These people don't care about you. They just care about chemsex with you. And when you're in the chemsex party, you're in love with these people. They feel like your soulmates, your family. You're in love, and you fall in love with these people that you're getting high on crystal meth with because it feels so good. The methamphetamine, the dopamine, the sex, the high. It's so powerful. That's why you're entrapped. That's why you're stuck here. It's powerful. You're not stuck here because it's a moral issue. You're a bad person. This is serious business. Hey guys, my name's Rob Lopicola. I'm a sex addiction recovery coach, and today I want to talk with you about the dark world of chemsex. Chemsex is a life where you are addicted to compulsive sexual behaviors and methamphetamine. And the combination of those two we call chemsex. And generally, when you are living a life of chemsex, you're also involved with other drugs as well, like GHB. And these drugs enhance sexual euphoria, and they enhance the extreme pleasure of your experience, numbing out all other areas of life, totally bringing any consequence that you may experience later after your chemsex weekend, your chemsex week, the chemsex party. Those consequences are totally negated and irrelevant, of course, until they arrive after the party. I was chemsex addicted for quite a while, many, many years ago, and I absolutely 100% was madly in love with the chemsex scene. I physically was addicted to the chemical of methamphetamine and GHB. The combination was just extraordinary. It felt that way. And my core addiction is sex addiction. So the methamphetamine fed that sex addiction exponentially. And I was also addicted to poppers, amyl nitrate. I was inhaling poppers with or without the chemsex. I was inhaling poppers watching pornography, inhaling poppers during the chemsex parties. And if I was not on methamphetamine, I was addicted to poppers during regular sexual activity. I was so deeply in that dark grip of chemsex. And I so terribly and so badly later, as my chemsex lifestyle progressed, desperately wanted to get out of the darkness. I was so miserable and so lonely and felt so dirty deep inside. And it was very challenging to actually feel what I was feeling because I was on such a race of hunting for sex, having sex, and hunting for the meth sex parties, the chemsex parties. And my methamphetamine addiction progressed where I was smoking meth every day, and I was starting to ask the people I was associating with to start shooting me up. I wanted more and more methamphetamine, more and more sexual activity. And my sexual fantasies, my sexual activity kept progressing to more degrading fantasies and activity. And I was so high on poppers and methamphetamine that I didn't even really acknowledge the insanity my methamphetamine and sex addiction was bringing into my life. In fact, for me, I was chemsex. I was sex. I was methamphetamine. It defined who I was for a long time. And it got to the point where I didn't want to live without it, but I didn't want to live with it anymore either. I wanted to stop as badly as I wanted to keep going. I negated all the important people in my life, my parents, my family, my good friends, my healthy friends. I started slacking significantly at work. I started terribly negating my health, self-respect, dignity. My integrity was gone. I lived for the sole purpose for the Chemsex party. I'm going to tell you what I totally forgot. When I was deeply involved in that Chemsex lifestyle, I was living in Wilton Manors, Florida, the heart of sex and methamphetamine and the lifestyle. I forgot the pleasures of simply going to the beach and enjoying it, going to a barbecue with friends or a pool party where everyone's just laughing and having a good time, free from the darkness of methamphetamine and sex addiction. I forgot what it was like to drive down through the Florida Keys and truly enjoying the majesty of the ocean or the Gulf of Mexico. I forgot the pleasures of real romance and real dating and having a real healthy boyfriend. I forgot the pleasures of building a career and laughing from the gut because I'm confident, truly. I forgot the pleasures of having healthy food and a healthy experience, going to the gym and getting that real good pump for the sole reason of feeling good rather than looking good for the Chemsex party. I was nourishing myself with healthy food. I forgot what that felt like. I had to force myself to eat. My appetite was almost non-existent. When I was in the Chemsex scene, I was hanging out with people I never would hang out with without the drugs. I was having sex with people I'd never have sex with without the drugs. I basically gave my life and my body over to Chemsex. As I look back now with so many years free from that addiction, it was truly such a dark time in my life. I got to the point in the Chemsex where I was hailing Satan. I was in the fantasy world of deplorable fantasies, just deplorable sexual fantasies. I was having conversations that were just so twisted. I was involved in sex acts I wouldn't even consider with a healthy mind. I look back and I knew I was in a dark place at that time, but it was such a fast race. I felt like I was just in a whirlwind I couldn't get out of. And I wanted it as bad as I hated it. And it felt so good, but it was destroying everything. I mean, what a dichotomy. What a dichotomy the Chemsex scene offers. It's extreme pleasure and extreme destruction. And death. It brings death. You will first die mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And then later you can die physically, depending what the methamphetamine's laced with. I tell you, it brought me to ruin. It brought me to ruin. And I wasn't ready to change until I pretty much had no choice. The pain of change was less than the pain of continuing down that road. And I'm so grateful today. I don't feel dirty and inferior and hate myself. And I'm no longer in that dark cloud of Chemsex. The darkness. It's going to destroy your life. Even though you feel good for a day or two or three or five, it's going to take away your soul. You're paying with your soul. You're paying with your life. You're paying by giving away all of your dreams, your passions. You're paying by giving away all the people that love you, your family, your real friends. Freedom. Giving away, enjoying the life the child within you dreamed of. There's a child in you. When you were 7, 6, 8, 10 years old that dreamt of what you wanted to be. You're paying with that. It's gone. It's over. None of it's going to happen. These people don't care about you. They just care about Chemsex with you. And when you're in the Chemsex party, you're in love with these people. They feel like your soulmates, your family. You're in love, and you fall in love with these people that you're getting high on crystal meth with because it feels so good. The methamphetamine, the dopamine, the sex, the high. It's so powerful. That's why you're entrapped. That's why you're stuck here. It's powerful. You're not stuck here because it's a moral issue. You're a bad person. This is serious business. This is a serious addiction. It's killing people. It's killing you. And even though I have a sober life today, I'm not in that lifestyle. I can't save you. I want to, but I can't. Your parents can't save you. Your friends can't save you. And people want to save you. I talk with parents who are crying for their children, for you. I talk with parents. I have one parent who's dying. He has an illness. And his son is addicted to crystal meth and chemsex. And we talk. And he doesn't know what to do. And his dream before he dies from his illness, which is soon, his dream is to see his son clean and sober and healthy. That's his dream. One dream he has before he dies. And he may never see that because his son just can't escape at 26 years old the chemsex scene. And I've talked to his son on the phone. I talked to him on the phone for 2 hours to begin coaching. And he wants it so badly. And he was so grateful I can relate to him. And that's about a month and a half ago. And his parents have no idea where he is. He's lost significant weight, and they have no idea where he is. It is really heartbreaking. And if you're suffering in your chemsex, listen, there's a way out, and there's a miraculous way if you're ready, and only if you're ready, because I can't change you, I can't fix you, I can't heal you, I cannot take you away from your chemsex. But I can help you and guide you if you're ready. I have an addiction transformation formula technique that will work to change and transform your life. It's a 30-day program. I'm not here to sell you anything. You do have to invest in it. Your loved one can invest in it for you. It's not about the money, but and it's very affordable, and I'm offering this because it will change your life if you're ready. And I want to do that for you. I want to give you my time, my expertise, my experience. I published a book on Amazon. It's called Pioneering a New Path, Embracing Your Meth and Sex Addiction as a Protector. Wow. I mean, how's that even possible? The thing that's killing you, how can you possibly look at it as a protector? I'm going to teach you how. I'm going to teach you how to do that. The course, the 30-day course, the 30-day program, the 30-day at-home treatment program is based on my cognitive behavioral therapy technique in here. Just being real with you. Because if you're ready, I want to help change your life. You're worth it. And I have to tell you, I'm going to wrap it up with this. If living this way wasn't good, and I didn't feel good, and I didn't enjoy life, and it didn't bring me true peace and confidence and love and camaraderie and availability for my family and my friends and my partner, and it was not good, I'd go back to where you're at. You're living in what I call the known hell. You're terrified of going where I'm living now, the unknown heaven. And I'm going to be raw with you. I have many, many years free from methamphetamine and compulsive sexual behavior, but the thoughts still come. I still have thoughts every now and then. Sometimes an old behavior may crop up, not perfect, but I've become self-aware and present and centered and clear-minded enough that I've learned I'm not responsible for the first thought, but I'm responsible what I do with that thought. And that comes with time and practice. The prefrontal cortex in the front of the brain here, behind the forehead, where impulse control is located, is ruined when you're in chemsex. You don't have the impulse control, but with practice and time, the impulse control comes back. So when you have the thought, you have impulse control. I don't act on those thoughts because I don't want to go there ever again. No, No, I'm not. It's a horrible, horrible place that you're living. And I know there's a part of you that agrees with me. And there's a part of you that loves what you're doing. But if you're ready to change, you're ready to transform your life, you're ready to live the real life, go to the Grand Canyon, go to the Florida Keys, hug your mother, fall in love with a good person, live life clean, go lay in the sun at the beach and swim and laugh from the gut, play with your puppy and your cat, and snuggle with someone you love or your dog at night when you go to sleep, and wake up refreshed, high energy, pursue your career, live your dreams, follow your passions, live life to the full, where you're laughing and joyful and present and aware and connected to God, nature, people. Go to barbecues and laugh. Hang out with people you love. That's the life that's waiting for you. If you give it a chance. I did. I had to get arrested. But when I was arrested and placed in jail and prison, methamphetamine, flocka, cocaine, marijuana, alcohol, and sex were all in there. And I said no, and I practiced no, no, no. I practiced the no muscle repeatedly because I was done. And my coach told me, when are you done? You're done when you're done. And are you done? And if you're done, I can help you only if you're done. You're ready to face the truth. Feel some pain. Stop running from the pain. Stop running from you into the arms of methamphetamine and sex. Start facing you. Start facing the truth. Clean your life up. You're worth it. The people that love you want to see you healthy, strong, and well. Don't you? Isn't there a part of you somewhere in there that just wants to free yourself from the darkness of chemsex? Yes or no? And if it's no, you're not ready. If you're not ready, you're not ready. Hope you don't die. But if you're ready and you want to live, and you want to live full, I'm here for you. I get it. I understand. I know the pain. I know the fear of change. I had no idea who I was going to be free from crystal meth and my compulsive sexual behavior. I didn't know who am I going to be. I lived and defined myself by it. Is life going to be mundane? Is sex going to be boring? Am I going to be bored? Am I really going to have the drive to pursue my dreams and passions? I didn't know, but I knew I was done. The pain and the agony and the misery, I was done. And that's what it started with. And then I had a mentor who changed and transformed my life. And I want to be here for you. And if you're suffering and you need help, I'm here for you. I'm here. You have someone that understands. Not into the cliches, and there's no judgment. Real, raw way of changing your life. A real, authentic way. Because I did it. I know how. A real, authentic way to change your path, to clean it up. Please let me help you. I know what it's like. And the reason why I'm a sex addiction recovery coach and I help people in chemsex is because I know the pain, I know the agony. I know the darkness. I know the pain of change. I know the progression of the disease of addiction. I know how disgusting it feels and how incredible it feels at the same time. I know what it's like to stay on your phone, on Grindr, or Tinder, or Scruff, or Bumble, any of them, for hours and hours and hours and hours hunting. I know what that feels like. I know what it feels like to not want the chemsex party to end. You want it to go on forever. I know what it feels like to hunt for sex and drugs. I know what it's like at 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, when you're going out looking for your next bag and people are getting in their cars going to work and wishing you were them. Just going to work. But you're looking for a 50 bag at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. I know what it's like. I can go on and on and on. I'm here to help you. If you don't want to reach out to me right now, go to my website. I'll have the link below. Watch my free 30-minute 10-step strategy session. So about sex addiction, but you can apply your Chemsex in there and begin your healing. I want you to heal. You can heal. I'm practically begging you because your life's worth it. I didn't know I was worth it. Now I know I'm worth it. I'm a valuable person, and so are you. You're an incredible, beautiful, beautiful, valuable person, and we're rooting for you. I want to be your champion and champion you, and your cheerleader. I want to be your cheerleader. Let me be your cheerleader. And you got so many other cheerleaders, believe me. They're waiting for you to change your life. Be well. God bless.